Hello and welcome to an English class. Today we will speak about a holiday that you probably have never heard about. It's World Animal Day. Our lesson will be interesting because today we are going to practice English sounds pronunciation. We will learn new words to speak about animals. We will read the text and complete a reading comprehension exercise, and we will practice using past simple tense, which is one of the most important. Other ways to say interesting. I know you heard the word interesting, but can we use another one? Yes, there are plenty of them. Fascinating. The movie is fascinating. Or amazing. New York is just amazing. Exceptional. The book was exceptional. Impressive. That's impressive. Alright? Now let's practice pronunciation of the ending ed at the end of the verbs, because we will need it in the end of the lesson. Played, shared, cried, quarreled, struggled, hugged. Liked, jumped, crossed, stopped, watched. Or id, added, decided, counted, wanted, needed. You can stop the video and practice as much as you need. Let's read some sentences. They played football. He watched an amazing movie last night. We crossed the street very carefully. I decided to learn a new foreign language. Good job, guys. Now let's study some new words to enrich your vocabularies. Remind. The verb remind. It means to bring back a memory to someone. For example, remind him to call me. Sorry, guys. The next one. Ecologist. Ecologist. It's a person who studies the natural relationships between the air, land, water, animals, plants. My grandpa was an ecologist. Next one is conference. Conference. An event sometimes lasting a few days at which there is a group of talks on a particular subject. The doctor will meet in a conference. Next one, associate. Associate. To connect someone or something in your mind with someone or something else. For example, they found problems associated with air pollution. Endangered. The adjective endangered. In danger of being harmed or lost. For example, there are a lot of endangered plants and animals on our planet. This is an ecosystem. Ecosystem. What is it? All the living things in an area and the way they affect each other and the environment. Pollution has bad effects on our ecosystem. And the last word is the noun survival. Survival. The fact of a person or a being continuing to live or exist. Some animals have a little chance of survival. As I said before, we will read about a holiday, World Animal Day. Let's find out some interesting things about it. The 4th of October is World Animal Day. It's a special day to remind people of the importance to protect the animals who share this planet with us. It appeared for the first time at a conference of ecologists in Florence, Italy in 1931. World Animal Day. The 4th of October is World Animal Day. It is a special day to remind people of the importance to protect the animals who share this planet with us. It appeared for the first time at a conference of ecologists in Florence, Italy in 1931. World Animal Day became an arena for ecologists to discuss the problems associated with endangered species. Beginning in 2003, the Nature Watch Foundation from the UK has sponsored the event and organized ways for animal lovers all over the world to take part and make their voices heard in support of our animal friends. This day is a reminder not just to love the animals in our home, but to appreciate and respect all living things that are a part of our ecosystem. Today, people recognize World Animal Day as a day to celebrate all animal life, including endangered and rare species, as well as all other animals. Animals influence our lives in many positive ways. They are our companions, helping us in work and play. World Animal Day reminds us that our survival depends on the survival of the animals and the environment. I hope you paid attention to the details and now you are able to answer the questions. When is the World Animal Day? The World Animal Day is on the 4th of October. What is its goal? You are right, it reminds people of the importance to protect the animals. What do ecologists discuss? They discuss the problems associated with endangered species. Now let's go to grammar. Have a look at the screen. You see two children. What are they doing? What do they do? Or what did they do? Let's say Anne eats apples every day. It means that he does it usually or regularly. So she likes apples and she eats them every day. What about Ben? Dan ate bananas yesterday. So Dan likes bananas, but he ate bananas yesterday. So what's the difference? Eats and ate. Eats is an action that happens regularly. Ate is an action that happened. So this is past simple, right? Past simple expresses past and finished actions, something that already happened. How do we form it? Pay attention. So we need a verb with the ending ed, or we have irregular verb and we need the second form of them. How do we form the negative? We use didn't and have a look. We use the verb without the ending ed, so the verb is in the initial form, in the infinitive. And the interrogative, we need did at the beginning of the sentence, plus subject, plus the verb without any endings or on the first form. For example, used with regular verbs. They played golf 2 days ago. The verb play is a regular one, that's why we have to add ed. How can we form the negative sentence? They didn't play golf 2 days ago. As you can see, the verb play does not have the ending ed anymore because we used didn't. The interrogative sentence, did they play golf 2 days ago? Again, play does not have the ending ed, and the auxiliary verb did is at the beginning of the sentence. Now, a sentence with an irregular verb. He wrote an essay yesterday. Remember the verb? So this is the second form of the verb write. He wrote an essay yesterday. The negative, we need didn't and the word right is highlighted. Do you know why? We don't have to use the second form anymore. We just use it in affirmative sentences. Here we have didn't and the first form of the verb. And the interrogative sentence, did he write an essay yesterday? Again, we have did and the first form of the verb. When do these actions usually happen? Yesterday, or 2 days ago, or it may be 5 months ago, or 10 years ago, last month, or last Monday, last summer, in 2016, or in 2016. So all these words show that the action was in the past. Now put in the past simple forms of the verbs in brackets. You can pause the video and complete the exercise. I hope it isn't difficult for you. Pay attention to the irregular verbs because you need the second form. Now let's check. Cinderella lived in an old house. One evening her sisters went to a party. Cinderella stayed at home. A fairy helped her to go to the party. Cinderella danced with the prince. At 12 o'clock, Cinderella left the palace. She lost her shoes. So we had 3 irregular verbs. Pay attention to the verb go. The past form is went. Leave, past form is left. And lose, past form is lost. Good job, guys. Let's go on. Another exercise, you have to disagree. We have the verbs in past simple. Now we have to make up negative sentences. It means you have to use didn't and the first form of the verb or the infinitive. Complete the exercise, then check with me. The first sentence. I didn't walk the dog last night. They didn't go shopping last Sunday. She didn't tidy her room yesterday afternoon. We didn't live in this city 5 years ago. He didn't see a famous actor in the museum. Unscramble the sentence. Again, an exercise for you to use past simple. Unscrambling the sentences means you have to use the subject first and then the verb. Complete the exercise, then check. Tom went to Paris last week. We ate pizza in the park. Dan spoke to them about science. Sam and I swam last night. Alright, so that's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed our lesson and you learned a lot about using past simple. See you next time. Goodbye. Wish you good luck.